For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 22 of the Chelsea career mode here on FIFA 18. Apologies about the weird ending to yesterday's video, despite the fact that I tried re-uploading the video as well. YouTube just seemed fit to cut off the final 10-15 seconds of yesterday's video, so you didn't actually get the outro. But it was just a standard outro, you didn't miss anything. I did end the video at the end of the transfer window because I wanted to make sure that I got the Dortmund episode recorded for you that went live last night. That will be streamed tonight. At least my plan is to stream that tonight. So make sure you follow me on Twitch in the link down below to ensure that you don't miss out on that. But today we start with an away game against Watford, and then we follow that up with a trip to, or we welcome actually, West Brom to Stamford Bridge. And then we have the first game of the Champions League round of 16 even, against Monaco. And we do go on an away trip there. Although the FA Cup might be drawn here. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup, just not yet sure who we're going to be playing. So, 3 games today, of course, out of the transfer window, and now back up to the full-length videos. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and we'll head straight in. Watford going with 2 holding midfielders in a 4-2-3-1, very similar to my own. Karnizis in goal for them, not Aurelio Gomez, which is interesting. Karnizis is actually a very good goalkeeper, and they've got a couple of new signings in there as well. So we'll have to wait and see if Watford are strong enough to hold off the attentions of my Chelsea side. Alonso with a throw. No option really but to go back to Hazard here. Desperate to make amends for that defeat against Bournemouth in the last episode. Morata's done very well here to hold off the attentions of the defender. I'll give it to Isco. Oh, please tell me you're onside, Willian. No, he wasn't. Oh, what a hit from Isco. So very close to scoring a wonderful first goal for the club. I've changed his squad number from 25 because, of course, that's retired for Gianfranco Zola. So we've given him number 21, but Willian a long way offside there. But what a hit from Isco. Very, very nearly the perfect start to this game. Zarate expected that turn back, but he's done well to work the ball around there. I need to be careful with Alonso, and he's missed the tackle, and Zarate's in. Flashes that past the post. Poor defending from me again. Amount of times I've done that this season, but thankfully Mario Zarate wasn't able to make me pay. Probably deserved to concede there after that defending, but thankfully I didn't. Kante. Out to Marcos Alonso. In there to Coutinho. Gets the ball first and turns well. Inside to Isco. Go to Morata. Oh, I waited him to drop the shoulder there, and his first touch really didn't open up that opportunity to do so. Here's Willian. Trying to burst past everybody, but it's not going to work. Morata takes a great first touch. Oh, and an extremely good finish as well, right in front of those travelling Chelsea fans. I thought the heavy touch had killed it, to be honest, but thankfully his heavy touch knocked it into that space between the centre-back and the wing-back just there. And then he was able to get there before either defender beat him to it. And it's a very good finish, actually. Drilling it hard and low across the goal into the bottom corner. Despite them having the best chance of the game so far, we lead by 1-0. Yeah, by Kante. Coutinho to Willian to Kante again. Turn inside. Nicely done. There's Morata. Back there to Coutinho. Out wide to Zappacosta. This is a nice move. Now, can we whip an early ball? No. Morata's not made the right run for me to be able to cross that into the box. I was hoping he was going to drift towards the penalty spot. We get that round the corner there to Coutinho. It's brilliantly done. Kante's arriving in the middle. Oh, it's gone in! I didn't quite think he'd been able to get that into the top corner there, but he has swept that home brilliantly. What a brilliant move. That was incredible from Kante on his left foot to just fire that into the top corner. I would definitely want to see a replay of that. Not entirely too sure how he was able to squeeze it in at the near post like that, but great run from him, and he's just rifled that right into the top corner. Lovely ball around the corner from Hazard to Coutinho, and Kante just smacks that in at the near post. We lead by 2-0. Into Mario Zarate. Not as fast as he used to be, but still fast enough. Alonso deals with that well, though. Have to be careful with Carrillo on that left-hand side of my defence, because he's so fast. Marcos Alonso is quick, but he's not quick enough to deal with Carrillo when he's at full stretch. And hopefully, Chandler isn't able to deal with Hazard when he's on full stretch as well. And I should have shot. I tried to feed it through. Oh, it would have been a great goal if I'd have been able to just feed that through and find the accurate through ball. But unfortunately, it didn't work. Never mind. Coutinho can find Hazard and he still could score. In fact, we'll go across goal. And again, I've tried to play the extra pass rather than take the shot, when I really sort of tried to bury it in the back of the net. making some mistakes in the final third now rather than in the defensive third, but thankfully we've already got a 2-0 lead, so it's not going to be that costly if I keep missing opportunities like that, unless I continue to make defensive problems, and then they score goals to come back in. And if Morata can drift towards the penalty spot, I could stand this up, get the cross in. Willian will react to the ball, but not first, and unfortunately Messina does well, but Willian could get out. Nope, he's not going to get the ball back there. Costa in there to Morata, around the corner to Willian. This could be a good opportunity for a third. This time I have to go for the extra pass because, the opportunity to shoot wasn't there. It was the second time, and Karnizis with a good stop. I mentioned he's a good keeper, and he did make a good stop there. Hazard has gone off here for Pedro, brought on the Spaniard. He absolutely went for it there, and I think Pedro's gone down hurt immediately from that corner. Pretty sure it was Pedro there that had that effort. He's still down in the box, and he's not moving. I'm waiting for the referee to pull it back and me to have to make another change. He is up and now on his feet. You can see from the mini-map at the bottom, making his way back towards the play. Here's Carrillo, but well blocked by Zappacosta. Was it Pedro? I'm pretty sure it was Pedro. It was. Went for an overhead kick or something, or a scissor kick from that corner, and fell awkwardly and has hurt himself. He's rolling his ankle there, you can see on the edge of the box. That's a great delivery, and Richarlison heads that straight against Kante. Well, technique from Pereira, but good block from Coutinho, and we'll work it away. Can we catch them on a proper counter now? Coutinho's not the fastest, but Morata making moves in front of him. Just need to make sure that I don't play him offside. Oh, good first touch, actually, to get away from the defender. I've got 3 people with me there. I'm going to have to turn back. I see Pedro arriving. Pedro doesn't score. Kani's good save. Kante through the gap. Nicely to Morata. Squeezes it beautifully down the line there for Pedro, who will turn back and look for N'Golo Kante. Already got 1 goal to his name today, N'Golo. Willian. Oh, God. Look at the way they're just hounding me. I'll take the free kick if you want. That will do very nicely. It's a great position for it as well. Let's see. No, I'm not going to take it quickly. Let's see if we can get ourselves a third here before the game is out. Marcos Alonso stood over it. I've never really been too comfortable with these free kicks. I'm actually going to give it to Felipe Coutinho. See if I can actually just bend it into that top corner. Coutinho over the wall. Oh! Looking more towards the bottom corner there, but never mind, wide of the target. Into Morata. That's Isco. If that reaches Willian, that's a brilliant ball from Isco. Isco's actually moved up to... Oh, he could score here. Oh, Karnizis with a great save. Quickly get it back in if I can. I can't. I brought Isco up to Cam, or brought Cesc, sorry, should I say, into the centre mid spot and pushed Isco up to Cam. So Coutinho was pretty tired, to be fair, so he's gone off. And Isco very nearly opening his goal scoring account for Chelsea there. Pedro trying to find Willian. It's a decent enough ball, but we will take the free kick for the rather rough treatment of him. And it will be Isco actually stood over this free kick. Well, maybe we can get him a goal then. He's got 86 curve. Free kick actually isn't the highest, but the curve could help here. Up over the wall. No. Up into the wall. Is he going to get there? He's not. Never mind. 10 minutes to go. Now they've got the advantage. 10 minutes to go. Still 2-0 to Chelsea. Isco forward to Morata. Pedro's on that far side, and he did have a little bit of space, but the space closed. Fabregas to Morata to Isco. I'm going to have to go back. We will come forward again. Kante turns the man, looks for Willian, and this time he will find the bottom corner. Rather scuffed effort. The last one he hit very cleanly. It went a long way wide. This time he scuffs it on his left foot, and it does find the bottom corner rather nicely. Turning side by Kante. Willian's run completely untracked from midfield, and then through the defender's legs into the bottom corner. Chelsea 3, Watford 0. Corey out wide here to Cavacelle. The centre back pushing forward, but Zappacosta puts the foot in, and there's the final whistle. So a perfect response, to be fair. Big boos around Vicarage Road from the home fans, but I'm very happy. Like I say, the perfect response to our defeat against Bournemouth by absolutely hammering Watford here. 16 efforts, 10 on target, almost 60% possession as well. That was exactly the sort of confidence booster I needed to be able to head into the rest of the season, knowing that we can still do well enough to push for this Premier League title. Manchester United haven't played yet on this matchday weekend, so they are 6 points behind us with 6 points 6 points behind us with 2 games in hand. So they can actually still come level on us, but a big win against Watford has dramatically improved our goal difference. So Man United will need 2 decent-sized turnarounds in their games to actually close the gap on us. And hopefully, although the fact that they are still 4th in the league, Bournemouth now 3rd. So we played Bournemouth who were 4th, and they beat us, and they're now 3rd. And now we play West Brom, who are 4th. And if they beat us, they'll probably go 3rd above Bournemouth again. Not going to be sending out Zappacosta on loan, thank you very much. I am sorely tempted to accept that loan offer for you and Mason, though. Although, I'm not sure that... Do I not? Go on, then. Yeah, we'll send you and Mason out on loan. Go on. He could do with the first team football. We'll see how he gets on there out on loan. But... West Brom up next. They're 4th in the table. Manchester City up to 6th now, as you can see there, and closing on the top 4. Still, how West Brom and Bournemouth are up this high this late on in the season, I'm not entirely too sure. But anyway, West Brom at home next. West Brom playing a 4-1-4-1, extremely defensive lineup against me, but it worked for them last time they played. I'm pretty sure I lost to West Brom last time I played them, didn't I? By a goal to nil. Or was that Crystal Palace? Might be Crystal Palace, actually, thinking about it. But still, the 4-1-4-1 formation is something that I've struggled against in previous games, so I'm hoping this won't be a replica of that. Cross there to Willian. In there to Morata. Nice little turn. Looks for Willian again. Drop the shoulder. Get the shot off early. Good save by Ben Foster. He's very pleased with that as well. Despite the poor conditions, our passing, flowing football working very well in these opening stages. That very well headed away by the defender, who appears to be stuck on the man in the middle. But I think they're up now. No, I think he's actually hurt. Is he down injured? I think he might be, which means that Morata's onside here and will get... No, actually won't get the shot off. Gareth Barry down injured, but he's up on his feet now. Not quite able to take advantage of that the way that I wanted to. Hazard. I should go to Morata here. I think they were expecting me to go to Coutinho, and he's backed in brilliantly. I could play the pass. I haven't, though. Morata! Ben Foster is such a good goalkeeper. Eden Hazard with a corner. Whipped in. Who's going to get on the end of that? Christensen! Straight at the goalkeeper. So drill that centrally to Coutinho. Good touch and turn. Morata. Hazard's made the run. I don't know where to go, though. Not confident of playing threaded through balls in these conditions because they haven't really been working that well for me. Isco looks for Willian. Willian onside here. I'll try a Berber spin to try and... Oh, that wasn't a Berber spin at all. It was meant to be a Berber spin. Coutinho, good save by Foster. It was meant to be a Berber spin to sell the 2 defenders that were with him. Good whip. That'll be the defenders, won't it? It's going to drop. And who's going to drop to? Jake Livermore is the answer. Costa into... Oh, that's great football. That's superb. And Willian surely off. Ben Foster. What a save. I was certain I was going to score there. Hazard. Willian. Oh, can't get it to Coutinho because Gibbs intercepts. Unreal stop from Ben Foster. He's been in wonderful form in this game so far. I've had so many chances in this game and had plenty in the previous as well, where we did score a number of goals. But at the minute, I can't find a way past the Englishman. Salomon Rondon in behind. Why did I only have Marcos Alonso in the box? That's what my brain has just been trying to process there. Rondon down the left. And only Marcos Alonso in the box with 2 people there at the back post. This is a great header from Kryptoniite, but defensive positioning. Where were they? 1-0 down. Can't take Isco quickly there to Coutinho, into Hazard, to Morata. Coutinho's making that run. Can we find him? Oh, we'll find Willian. And Willian will drill it across the box. And Ben Foster will stop. And actually, they'll keep that in. Oh, dear. I tell you what. I wish Ben Foster wasn't a thing right now. He's really starting to frustrate me here. Livermore out wide to Nessa Chadley. Back inside to Livermore. He's played the 1-2 brilliantly. That cross will be dealt with. And we'll just nod that home. Well, that wasn't nodded home. I tried to head that back to the keeper. And they've got a corner here, West Brom. Chadley will whip it in. Livermore's gone off. And on comes Cozziello. It's actually Jay Rodriguez there. That has taken a big deflection and will go in. Now, was that initial shot going wide? Who did it deflect off? What on earth happened? I thought I was going to clear it there, to be honest. As it dropped free, I thought I was going to clear it. It was going wide. It's hit the underside of Marcos Alonso's arms and gone in. Oh, he's hit him on the elbow and it's diverted it into the back of the net. I am not having any luck in this one. West Brom 2, Chelsea 0. Salomon Rondon. Go one way then the other. Good ball in. Coutinho at the back post isn't tall enough. I saw that coming a mile off. As soon as the ball was lofted in towards the back post and I saw it was Coutinho up against Chadley, I knew I just wasn't going to win that header. Now the home fans are booing me rather than home fans booing Watford, like it was in the previous game. We win 3-0, and it looks like we're about to lose 3-0 in back-to-back games. The 4-1-4-1 is just my kryptonite right now. Plus Ben Foster has been outstanding. If they don't give Ben Foster man the match in this game, then I don't know who deserves it more. Coutinho, I'm just going to dink this looking for Morata. That's not Morata, that's Isco. Why on earth did it do that? Kante to Pedro. Oh, I can't squeeze it through. Yep, not got the luck in this game at all. Not even close. Morata. In there to Kante, forward to Isco. Back to Morata. Physical back with Cozziello here. Somehow comes away with the ball. Pull that back. Cesc will get there to Isco. Isco to Pedro. Drop the shoulder. Pedro will not find us a goal back. Gibbs with the block. I've had 10 shots in this game, and I haven't scored once. They've had 6 and have scored 3. Christensen's up with the header. Straight at the keeper again, though. It's not the first time Christensen's had a header from a corner in this game and an opportunity to score. Beretta is not going to be troubled by N'Golo Kante aerially, but we're not going to be troubled again, and they're not going to be troubled by me at all. Oh, I can't believe I've just lost 3-0 at home to West Brom. But to be... Oh, I mean, look at the match highlights. Save Ben Foster, save Ben Foster, save Ben Foster, save Ben Foster, goal West Brom. That sums up that game. 11 shots, 5 on target. I'll have a look at the player performance. Actually, no, I'll have a look at the player ratings and I'll be able to show exactly how many saves Ben Foster made. 9 saves in that game from Ben Foster. 9. I just have to hope that Newcastle do me a favour at St James's Park, otherwise Man United will be closing the gap on me. Monaco next. Monaco's starting lineup sees Stefan Jovetic starting up top for them. Perhaps he's their Mbappe replacement. Calde, Beta, Diao out on the left-hand side with Fabinho and Mete holding. Subasic in goal. Socrates at centre-back, which is very, very interesting. Socrates at centre-back, signing him from Dortmund. That is a signing I didn't expect to see. Quite hazy here in the evening for the Champions League, but we should hopefully be able to get a victory from this one. I really am just so very desperate to bounce back from that West Brom defeat. The manner of that defeat was so incredibly frustrating to me. So we bounced back from Bournemouth with a win in the first game of the episode against Watford. Can we bounce back from the West Brom game with a win here against Monaco? We'll have a corner in the opening 3 minutes to perhaps try and do that. Azar will whip it. It's going towards... Gosh, actually Socrates that gets it away. William with a bit of space, blocked by Lopez. Another corner. I'm going to put this one a little bit deeper. Look for Marcos Alonso perhaps to the back post. Or Kurt Zuma. Great delivery. Zuma with a header. N'Golo, or Congolo even, gets the ball away. In there to Coutinho. And we lead early on. An away goal after just 5 minutes. Pleasing. No, that's not even pleasing. I'm just thrilled. That's absolutely delightful, actually. I thought about shooting there with William, but Fabinho was closing me down and Coutinho's just rocketed that right into the top corner. Superb finish. We lead 1-0 very early on. That is what I needed. It's Lopez. Double step over around absolutely no one. Crosses the ball in well. Coutinho punches clear, but they will get the free kick. I was just trying to block it there with Alonso. He's going to pick up a yellow card. Rather disappointing that the referee's decided to go to his book this early on for something as innocuous as that. I was genuinely just trying to block the cross. Good delivery in. Coutinho came for that and he very nearly made a costly mistake. Fabinho will take the corner here for Monaco, and the keeper will come and catch this time. He does. Right, calm down, Thibaut. Please. Drilled into Jovetic. Backing in. Oh, it's a good one too. And Zuma doesn't... Oh! Zuma didn't react to it, but that was a hell of a hit from Jovetic. It was flying towards the top corner until the last moment where it drifted away. Monaco would have had themselves a rather extravagant equaliser there, but thankfully it didn't go in. Okay, what a nice turn there. Gets it across here to Lopez, and I got caught with Alonso on the man that was in the middle, Jovetic, and he gets the shot off, but floated rather comfortably up to the top corner for Courtois to bring down. Hazard, that wasn't what I wanted to do there at all, actually. Armand Traoré does well to outmuscle me there. I wanted to do the little heel-to-heel thing, but it completely failed, and the Ronaldo chop is what he did, and I've lost possession. And where's Lopez going? It's a great ball out to Balde Keita, who will get his shot off, but again, floated towards the top corner, comfortable for Courtois. So much space for Hazard, so much space for Hazard as the defender pushed forward. Socrates with me, who is no slouch, but he can't deal with the turn from Eden, and I'll look to bend this. Oh, superb. That's so good from Eden Hazard. We have ourselves a 2-0 lead here in the 20th minute. The ball and the lack of positioning from the defender cost him there. Socrates just committed as I tried the Berber spin, but the finish. It's all about the finish from Eden Hazard. Chelsea 2, Monaco 0. That is how you put it in the top corner, Monaco. It's a great ball into Balde Keita. Is he going to shoot? Oh, keeps. Come on. It's on the ground. The animation that the keepers do when the ball is on the ground sometimes baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. He's drilled that not even hard and low, just low, and Courtois' arms have gone up. Like, The animations, goalkeepers on this game, I swear, it's so bad. Here's Torre into Jovetic. To Mate forward to Falcao. Advantage played there. Balde Keita waiting for him to play that overlapping pass, and he hasn't. Falcao, in fact, will go out to Terence Congolo, but Christensen gets in a good tackle. We will get it away. Drill that. Oh, looking for Hazard for the quick breakaway. It's not going to work. Too busy concentrating on Eden Hazard! And wasn't paying attention to where the man with the ball was going, but thankfully he's missed the target. Coutinho. Nice ball out there to Zappacosta. Willian thought about making a run down the line, decided against it. Quickly get that across there. I want to use Marcos Alonso first, then try and draw the defender out of position to then look for Eden Hazard, who should be onside here, and is. Let's pull that back brilliantly to whip the ball in, and Coutinho's arriving, heads it straight against Alvaro Morata though, stolen it off the defender, but Fabinho takes it off him. It has been a quiet second half so far, unfortunately. It only takes one goal to liven things up though. If Monaco get an equaliser, then surely they will push for a winner as well. If I get a third, then they'll have to push to try and keep the scoreline as close as possible on aggregate because of the away goals rule. So one more goal will really bring this game to life in the second half, but I'm quite happy at present just maintaining my 2-1 lead. I am trying to get a third, but I'm not necessarily being overly risky in trying to get a third. That is going to outrun Eden Hazard there, isn't it? Indeed it is. 20 minutes to go, still 2-1, and I will make a couple of changes now just to freshen things up. Hazard is really struggling with his fitness recently. Not really too sure why, but we'll bring Pedro on, we'll bring Moses on the right-hand side, and we'll see if some extra wide stamina, more so than pace, can cut them apart for a third time. Coutinho. Here's Moses. Nice little Ronaldo chop that didn't really open up the space I was hoping it would. Get that out there to Pedro, quickly into Morata. Now Coutinho's made the run, but Morata, just not strong enough for Socrates. Although apparently an illegal use of force from Socrates there. I'm not sure about that. I think that was just genuinely outmuscling him. But anyway, Coutinho will take the free kick. Now can we bend this into the top corner? It's over the wall. Didn't quite curve enough, unfortunately. 15 minutes to go. It's 2-1 still as Yuri Tielemans comes in for Fabinho for Monaco. Falcao with the throw. Back there to Congolo. Isco, that's not a foul, ref, and he's not given it as such, but Congolo just too strong for Isco. Falcao with the turn. Isco again trying to outmuscle a player, but again, is that one definitely was a foul that time around. It will be a free kick. It shouldn't be a yellow, I don't think. At least I hope it's not. It's not. Right, okay. Corner to, or free kick, sorry, to come in from out wide. Jovetic delivers. Underneath it could be a number of people. It's actually Mbula heading against the Chelsea player that meant that broke away. Morata with the turn. I'm still going to try and come right here if I can, but Gian Moutinho outmuscles him there. Nice tackle by Isco though. Go on, get to that ball. Oh, Isco, please. So weak at times. Pedro does brilliantly to hold off the attentions of the defender there. There's still 9 minutes to go here, so plenty of time for either side to find another goal to completely change the outlook of this two-legged tie. Morata with the turn. He goes down. Referee gives nothing, but Victor Moses will pick up on the loose ball. Players going down left, right and centre, and fouls just not being given. Pedro to Morata. Oh, but Jemison gets a foot in, and now Monaco will recover. But time wasted, which is good news for me. Only 6 minutes to go now between me and a solid away leg victory. Isco out to Victor Moses, waiting for the overlapping run here from Zappacosta, who arrives right on time. And I'm looking for the third to not only kill this tie off, or kill this game off, but perhaps kill the tie off as well over the course of 2 legs. If I get a third away goal, then surely that puts me with an 80% chance of getting through to the quarter-finals. But if they equalise here, then everything is up in the air again. But thankfully, Socrates, who's pushed forward, a long way forward from centre-back, is offside. And we are looking like we're going to get a 2-1 first-leg victory here in the round of 16 of the Champions League, unless something drastic happens here. But it won't, because Coutinho's been outmuscled, and there goes the final whistle. So, 2 victories, sandwiching a particularly poor performance. Well, it wasn't even a poor performance, just a particularly poor result against West Bromwich Albion. So I'm intrigued to see what the league table looks like now. We had not as much possession as Monaco, but we're definitely better in front of goal. Dortmund beat Manchester City by 1-0 as well. So Dortmund winning in their first leg as we win in ours. But what does the Premier League table look like? I need to know how Man United did against Newcastle. They had 2 games in hand on me, and I've then gone and lost the game. So they could go above me. In fact, it's the FA Cup next. The FA Cup has been drawn against Crystal Palace here on this weekend, and then we face Man United. My God, that is going to be a huge game in tomorrow's episode. Absolutely massive game. Oh, I did not need to face Man United in this period of the season where my form is completely up and down. Not only are they above me now on goal difference, but they still have a game in hand. That puts even more emphasis on tomorrow's game against Manchester United. God damn. I really, really cannot afford to lose that game to Man United. I have to win it. I can't afford to draw it. I have to win it. Oh. This league title race is going to be such a tight one. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or the Dortmund series. And I'll see you next time.